right, welcome back to the Power Breakfast Show. And today, yani literally, we are leaving our name. Your Power Breakfast. Tunataka kupress, kufinya, you mouth-watering dishes. Zinaenda kuandaliwa hapa hivi. So for those of you at home, you can take notes. For us here, we'll be taking notes and eating as well. Remember, you can talk to us using the hashtag Power Breakfast throughout the entirety of this hearty meal. All right, I'll toss it over to Joe.
Yeah, that's right. So we have 6 chefs here, all participating in a nationwide chef competition that they're going to be telling us about. But they're here today to teach us a couple of things of how to make different meals different ways.
Right.
So they're going to teach us how to do breakfast 2 different ways, how to do dessert 2 different ways, and then a main meal as well. So lots of food here on the table, as you can see. I want us to introduce ourselves as we go around. So let's start on that
start
end.
with you.
So I'm Chef Martin, delegation of European Union, Supreme Chef member. Yeah.
Supreme Chef.
Martin and I go a long ways back, just in case you recognize him from somewhere. We've been together in a kitchen before.
Yeah.
All right, next.
I'm Chef Aziza Hussein from the Boma, Supreme Chef also.
Okay. We'll need a
I think you have
microphone.
the mic. There you go.
I'm Chef Timothy Miumo, Supreme Chef as well.
Okay. You've got a microphone.
I'm Chef Timothy Angwenyi, Afex South Sudan. I'm the head chef there and a Supreme member.
Okay.
My name is Chef Moindomo. I'm a freelance chef based in the UK.
Okay.
My name is Joseph Masharia. I'm an executive chef at a private club, and I'm also a member of the Supreme Chefs Kenya.
All right. Welcome to
So, Ule,
Power
you
Breakfast.
said from the UK?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. I thought United Kisumu or United
United Kingdom.
United Kingdom.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think you guys will tell us about the competition as we continue.
Yeah.
Maybe you can tell us about what we're all making here today, because I see lots and lots
Yes,
of food
so
and I'm confused.
Tutaanza hapa na ile tunaona juu tunaona kuna sausage mbili hapa. Naambia mimi I'm Willis. I'm a member of Supreme Eating.
So
Yeah,
basically, what you're going to do today, you're going to sample each and every dish from breakfast. You have lunch and you have a dessert.
Right.
So breakfast, you're doing just an easy breakfast. I'm going to do an omelette, a cheese and bacon omelette, and then Aziza.
I'm going to do some mahambris from Coast, si mandazi, mahambri.
Zile mahamri
Yes.
zile. Naam.
Yes.
All right. So I guess you'll start us off.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So basically, what I want to start with, I want to start with the bacon. Yeah, just very little oil. And the pan has to be hot, so that's why I preheated the pan.
What type of oil are you using?
Yeah, olive oil.
Olive oil.
All the way, but if you can't get olive oil, you can just use veg oil.
Okay.
Yeah, it's also good.
So olive oil is because of the health
Yeah,
A bit
attachment
healthier.
and benefits.
yes.
Right.
So just going to render the bacon. And immediately you put it on the pan, you have to hear that hissing sound. Yeah, don't put on a cold pan because it's just going to be like you're boiling it. Yeah. And in the meantime, Chef Timo can help me just whisking 2 eggs over there. And you can see the sausages are still cooking.
Yes.
Because you have to multitask in the kitchen. Yeah.
So wanaume tuko na shida.
Above multitasking. Yeah. So after that, what I'm going to do, after whisking the egg, I'm going to do it in the pan, add the bacon, add the cheese, and wrap it up. Easy, something that you can change. You can do with spinach, you can do with anything, even the veggies that you have. As long as you have variety of ingredients at home, you can just play with them and enjoy a breakfast. Yeah.
So is everyone here participating in the competition? Or who's participating in the competition that's starting on Friday?
It's a surprise.
It's a surprise.
Surprise.
But tell us a little bit about what that's about, because I think most people don't know about these competitions amongst chefs. So
Yeah. So that's what I'll push it to Chef Masharia over there.
okay.
All right. Basically, the thing is, Kenyan chefs haven't been gathering all together of late, so we came in together as Supreme Chefs, where we are about 350 chefs.
Okay.
So we came up with an idea, we should do something as an association. So what came in our mind is, why don't you do an international, or sorry, a national competition? So we advertised it on on the Facebook page and the Telegram, and most of the members were happy to do it. We're actually in support with SACA, which is South African Chefs Association. They're really supporting Kenyans to grow in the industry. I was lucky enough to be down there in May, and I saw what they do in exhibitions. They actually have exhibitors all over, but they have a stand for chefs, basically to showcase their talent. And when I came back, I just called Mwai and Chef Martin. I said, guys, we should do something in this industry. So that's where the idea came in. And yeah, we are looking forward to this Friday and Saturday.
So where is it going to be held?
The competition will be at Sheffield Steel System. It's actually past Syokimau, the train station. So at the back, there's old Mombasa Road. That's where it's going to be. The first day basically we'll be doing junior competitions and pastry. Then the next day will be people in the industry who are actually practicing. So we've got so many people from the industry who are coming to see and also to participate. So whoever you see here are just organizers. And the participants will basically come on Friday and Saturday.
I think it's really exciting. You know, we've been watching the Olympics and seeing Kenya represent and winning gold, so I think it's only right that we celebrate our chefs as well, our Kenyan chefs who are doing great things. So you guys are doing a fantastic thing.
Hapa hivi kuna harufu ya bacon ishaanza kukuja pole 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 pole.
Willis is dancing.
Yes, my meal today, hii meal yangu leo tutaita the rudisha. The rudisha. You said you're making a wrap.
An omelette.
An omelette. And itakuwa wrapped in bacon.
Bacon and some cheese.
And some cheese.
So if you have a heavy breakfast, you'll be able to work through the day. Bila kanjaka saa.
All right.
So I'm inviting all the guys at home, even the students. This is the best opportunity to come and meet the chefs, the industry players in various hotels, and also the companies that want to support, because we are the main consumers of the products. And we are the one who know the best products.
So what exactly? Okay, so where are we sasa kwa hii? Unajua tunategea oil products sana. Mimi lazima tujue kwamba how long are we before tufinye. Tutakula saa ngapi jamani, Chef Martin?
What I'm basically doing, I just want to brown the bacon, and you can see it's almost brown.
Right.
So what I'll do, I'll just add
it's almost brown. Joey, inside joke.
So I'm going to add it to the omelette.
Right.
Just a bit. I have to save some to give you after the show. You know that wrap. That wrap.
Usiogope juu after the show. Hata during tutakuwa tunakula.
Okay.
I also see your mahamri.
Yes.
Hapa zinaiva.
Mahamri zinaendelea.
Help me the cheese.
This is a good color here.
So then we add the cheese.
We're gonna add the cheese.
On
top. Then after that, I just like spicing up things.
So this is chili kidogo.
Just some paprika.
Paprika.
Just a bit. And then the king of the spices and everything. So I'll do a little bit of black pepper.
Willis, is this something you can manage?
This I can comfortably manage.
You can?
Yes, all I need to do is I've been taking notes, browning the bacon.
I've never seen you study anything so hard in your life.
Sasa ngoja utaona after hii nitakuletea omelette wrap kesho asubuhi.
So those guys who are at home, this is something that you can do. It's not that something that is hard.
So
I think it's important to note the amount of time that all of this is taking.
It's going to take.
It's not taking too much time to...
10 minutes, you are done. And this is something that you can carry to the office also.
Very good.
Very
good. So now this is almost done.
This is almost done.
Okay. That is good.
What is going on over here? Can I look at the microphone?
Oh, yeah.
Just like you said, doing breakfast items, there's also a little bit of making things we call sliders.
Okay.
This is basically a poached egg, and then you can always slide in anything of your choice. In this case, I have chicken prawns.
Okay.
You can do beef prawns as well, or pork, depending on what you love. You can also put in tomato slices or onions. So basically I made one earlier
The
on.
poached egg.
The poached egg. All you need to do is maji kidogo, chumvi kama unataka, alafu na ndimu ama ukiwa na vinegar nyumbani.
Ndimu pia?
Yes.
Okay.
The next thing you do is just break your egg, throw it in there, it's going to form.
Okay.
So after that, all we'll do is remove it, cut the shape that you want, then
Assemble
put it into
it,
these
yeah.
small buns.
These are tiny.
Yes.
Willis peke yake
Hizo ni ngapi?
anaweza maliza kadhaa.
Ziko kadhaa, lakini uzuri wake ni
Size.
ni kama kiamsha kinywa vile tunavyosema.
Nitamsha nayo kinywa.
Yeah. All right. So what else is do we have that you just moved on over there?
So this for Chef Timothy. He's doing an apple. I don't want to say the rest. Yeah, it's a surprise.
Oh, it's
for
a
them.
everything's a surprise here. Okay.
Sorry.
That's fine.
Yeah. So you can help me with the plate over there.
Okay, which
So-
plate are we talking about here?
Yeah, help us with the plate. We are about to do this.
Here we go.
So that's
And there
that.
it is.
Yeah. So the next item that we can
Wacha
do.
nikushike.
Aitarudi.
Iko na
Aitarudi.
Yeah. You can help me with 2 eggs.
So the next item you're going to make is
I'm gonna make a simple veg omelette.
Oh, okay.
okay. Na hiyo
Others.
skill hata ya kupasua
Sinataka ung'are nayo.
hata mimi nitakuwa fanya hivyo.
Yeah, others call it Spanish omelette. But I'm just going to use the ingredients that we have in Kenya.
Okay.
So I'm just going to use some hohos, green peppers, and some onions. Yeah. So
Okay.
just a little bit.
So you put that right in with the egg,
Yeah, this one you just put it right there.
some salt.
Some salt. You have to season it.
Now, as far as the competition is concerned, there might be people or young chefs watching, or people want to come out and see what's happening from Friday. Is it still possible to get involved, or how can they do that? Or maybe get more information about the competition?
You can visit our Facebook page. We've got more information there. And
Which is what? Your Facebook page, I
Supreme
mean.
Chefs 254.
oh, sorry.
Supreme
Chefs
Chefs
254.
254. Okay, got it.
Also on Instagram,
Oh, on Instagram as well?
YouTube link. You can go there. Yeah.
Okay,
You get recipes, short videos.
yeah,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Great stuff. So we're still on the breakfast phase of things here. We're going to
Yes.
be moving into, I think, dessert in a little
Dessert
bit.
in a bit, yeah.
Yeah, after that next omelette.
And
So for now,
yeah. So if you're going to do the omelette, always try to have a non-stick pan. You don't want a non-stick. Yeah, so that's why our guys should visit Supreme Chefs. We'll tell you some of the best and the best quality product that you can purchase. Instead of going to those, don't want to name
No name
names.
names, yes.
No names. Yeah, they will just write non-stick pan you buy for 2,500, and then after 1 week, everything is sticking. So we'll help you in that. Yeah, and for those guys who are opening restaurants and hotels, we have the biggest database of chefs in Kenya. So we know who is good in this, who can work in this. Yeah, so visit our page, talk to us. There's always someone waiting to answer your
To answer the question.
Yeah.
So what about if somebody is using nyumbani hana hii, what is this? Hii kuka yako, hiyo griddle.
Yeah.
And they're using the normal gas cooker ile iko na dial ya kuturn. So what, is it supposed to be very hot? What are they supposed to do?
No, when you're doing the omelette, you have to, the heat has to be moderate. Moderate, yeah. Just the eggs, you have to be easy. You have to be easy with eggs.
Okay, so eggs are like women.
Yeah, you have to be
To handle with care.
Handle with care.
Yes.
I've also noticed that you've kept it simple. Unajua kuna watu wanapikanga mayai wanaongeza mchuzi mix. Yani, so many things.
Because eggs has their distinctive flavor, the veggies have. You don't have to complicate things.
Curry powder.
Yeah, but if you want to go that way, you can do it if you are doing Indian.
But no, I like the fresh ingredients here that
Yes.
you're using. It's very
Yeah,
simple.
on this side, I think breakfast is done.
Breakfast is done.
Yeah, we are
Yes.
almost there.
Hi, this is good news.
So I know you want to sit down.
Yes, almost, but it's okay. Oh, just a reminder, viewers, you can keep talking to us using the hashtag Power Breakfast for the entire. You can see some of your comments already coming in. Most of you saying vile tunangoja sana kukula, wengine wanasema vile tunaumiza sana asubuhi kuonyesha chakula, lakini pia tunawasaidia. So it's
you can do this for yourself tomorrow morning.
Yeah, kesho asubuhi hata saa hii unajua breakfast haijaisha.
Haijaisha bado.
Unaweza take 2 times saa hii before nani na nani waamke watengeneze.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, let me welcome the other chefs.
Okay, so we can have a switch around here.
Yep.
I can see you're still assembling these, the poached eggs.
Hizi sauces tutazisearch na hiyo mayai.
Yeah.
That's the final product.
So Joey,
Okay.
yeah, I want to see if
What?
you still have the.
If I remember,
Yes.
Yeah.
what do you want me to do?
Yeah, play this.
To play Macho, isn't it?
But it's a bit hot.
This is national television. There we are.
Nice one.
Nice. Okay.
Hapo sawa.
So we're making way for the dessert makers here.
This is the dessert or the
Yeah, it's a dessert.
This
it's
is
a dessert?
dessert.
All right,
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. It's a pastry, in fact. Just
pastry?
Yeah, pastry, yeah.
Okay.
Has a bit of some art in it, so it's a bit...
Technical.
Yeah, it's a bit technical,
Yes.
As you're beginning there, what are you?
I'm adding a bit of
Adding here.
yes, icing sugar just to make the mandazi pop.
Yeah.
Najua
Bit of
tumeipika na sukari, lakini hiyo sukari sasa ishaiva, ukiongeza hii juu inaipatia ladha nyingine tofauti. Yes.
Also good for the eye.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
also good.
Very
It is very good for that.
appealing. Very good for
Yeah,
Nakula na macho.
All right. So how are we starting this off?
So here ni breakfast.
That is the breakfast.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So tell us what you're gonna be.
Okay. What I'm doing is like a sheep paste. It's a kind of like a dough similar to this one.
Okay.
But what we do is that we cook it similar like to ugali.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like ugali.
Like ugali,
Okay.
but with wheat flour. Yeah. So what we use, first we start with boiling the milk, and we add a bit of butter because of the flavor, a bit of sugar, and a bit of spices. So for the spices, I try to use a bit of cardamom and cinnamon. A bit
Hiyo
of
cardamom najua.
cardamom, unajua. Okay. Okay, let me take you through it.
All right.
Okay.
So now this is what was here. But this was for something else.
And that was for the
That was
eggs.
for the poached eggs.
That was for the poached
Yeah.
eggs. Sorry.
All righty. Sasa hapa na
Willis,
tutayarisha.
how are your dessert making skills? No, I'm asking Willis.
Yes,
Sorry?
how are you?
Your dessert making skills.
My dessert making skills.
Najua
is-
mayai, I know that you know how to make.
Naenda tu kuchukua nini ice cream nanunua dessert na unaongeza njugu kuna njugu hapa na fruits
Sawa bachelor.
Also, cookery has gone to another level. Nowadays, we also have a bit of, we've gone also to an extra mile. There is a molecular cuisine.
Mahu?
Molecular cuisine.
Molecular cuisine.
Yeah, trying
All right.
to use the molecules in the food. Yeah, so we have, you can see something like this. It looks like,
So what is this?
this we call it an icy whipper.
Icy Reaper.
Icy whipper.
Icy
So you
whipper.
can put
Right.
cream inside. You can put, what it does, we put nitrogen canisters inside, and then we put a filling, maybe let's say like cream or any flavored, and then you leave it. What the nitrogen does, it gives it body.
Inapatia mwili.
Inapatia
So
mwili.
inapatia kawili.
All right, so
Let me
let's move
do-
along and
right.
start this.
Yeah, let's see
dessert
what's
process.
happening.
All right, wow.
So hiyo ni maziwa,
That is milk, yeah, and a bit of
butter.
butter. And for the spices,
So that is
cardamom and the cinnamon. Pass me the sugar, please.
Where's the sugar?
all right.
Sugar is on the other side.
Oh, okay.
So, and the 2 eggs. And
Two eggs?
And the egg that was already broken there.
Eggs.
Yeah. Okay, and then we add the sugar.
So that's sugar.
Yeah, that's sugar.
All right.
So it's just similar to the mandazi, but it's a bit involving in its preparation. So as it's coming to a boil, we make sure we have our flour on hand, and also we have to sieve it. You know, what happens when they're making it, at times you'll find that the flour has a bit of impurities. Madonge ziko hapo ndani. So madonge. Yeah.
See like it's nini?
Yeah.
Like madonge.
Okay.
So can I ask you at what age you realized that you wanted to become a chef?
Yeah, my history.
These days we're seeing a lot of young chefs also coming up. So
I started very early, and I thank my parents. They noted it very early. I started this career at age of 17.
17.
Yeah.
Okay.
So since 17, I've never won any other.
You've never looked back.
I never looked back. Yeah, true. So it's just similar to, as you can see, similar to the way we do ugali. It's a French pastry.
Okay.
Choux.
Right. Certainly doesn't taste like ugali.
No, it doesn't taste.
Yeah, I hope so.
I
hope not.
Yeah. So we cook it until it starts to come out from the pan. That's when you realize it is cooked. Yeah. And then we leave it a bit to cool. So the flour is a bit pre-cooked.
Yeah.
It's a bit pre-cooked. So we leave it to cool, and then we'll incorporate with the egg.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's going to be a good breakfast. Me my fries son. Also, just to remind our guys, you can keep talking to us using the hashtag for breakfast. I'm going to be looking at what you're saying shortly. I can see a lot of people on the timeline. Yeah.
I leave it to cool now, because if I mix it at this time with the eggs, it's too hot and it's going to cook. So we leave it a bit to come to room temperatures.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So the other things to be ready, and then.
Those are the apples?
Yeah, apples.
Okay.
Also, for fruits, also you can have fruits that you can have them fresh as they are, and also you can have them cooked.
So you can cook.
So this is a topping, the apple.
Yeah, we will just have it on the side with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for the fruits, any fruits, we call it a compote. A fruits that is a stewed fruits. So sugar and the fruits, and then and any spices that you like. Personally, like cardamom and cinnamon. Yeah.
All right. Looks good.
Cool. So I guess you have to wait for this to cool, right?
Yeah.
So maybe as it cools, we can go
to start
and see what's happening over there.
Main dish over here.
Yes.
You guys will need to come here.
Yes.
It's okay. We can do a switch up. That's fine.
All right. So maybe even as they rearrange themselves, take a look at what's happening on social media. We see at Poloski89 saying, "I love cooking. Hope to be a pro chef one day." All right. Then we see at Tedwoda says, "Boss, sema mate kudondoka sitting room as I wait for my githeri," following very closely. And then we also have, "It is tough when what is on my table can't match what is on my screen." Aitwa Lawrence_bet. Maze Lawrence, anasema pole sana.
Inspiration.
Pole sana. Lakini ni inspiration. Inspiration, watagwan. We also have Professor Brian Ihalachi, or at Brian Chums, saying, "Very yummy stuff. I'm salivating." And Arap Dupri saying, "I can't wait for another." Oh, yeah, naongea mambo ya gold. Ni sawa tu, ni sawa. Say hello to Chef Martin Muhia. He's doing his best. Watu wana shout out hapo hivyo. And then, yeah, I guess that's a lot of Peshi_E. And alisema hapo, we say hello to anaitwa Patience Kimani. Sema what's up. And then Chief Willis Raburu, he says Willis Raburu is with the chefs. Ndio hata mimi sasa ni chef, and our very own friend in the Muli pia kwenye timeline pale anasema Power Breakfast just got real. Yes, lakini in the Muli baki tu hapo kwa Twitter, usikuja hapa. Please, you are not welcome. Yeah, we are just eating ourselves.
Let me step back over here.
All right, sorry, go ahead.
So we can find out what the preparation is happening here. So what are we making here?
Myself, I'm going to make some Nile patch with some pak choy, fennel, and some kachumbari salsa.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to fry the fish, and then just saute the fennel and the bok choy.
Okay.
And then just garnish it with a little bit of the kachumbari and a little bit of olive oil.
Okay. Now it seems like a meal that doesn't cook for very long, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't think that these vegetables take much time to.
Yeah, they don't. Like the fish itself, it's less than 5 minutes to cook the fish.
Wow.
It takes less than 5 minutes for these, because one thing I like to have my veg a little bit crunchy. So what I do is just saute them for about a minute or two.
Okay.
And then just on top, just finish up with some fresh kachumbari to give it like that freshness and twist to the food itself. Yeah.
So you said this is Nile perch.
This is Nile perch.
Najua hiyo Willis.
Nile perch niko na uhusiano na yeye. Uko na uhusiano na yeye.
We're just trying to keep it more Kenyan, you know. It's you know, it's a fish that is indigenous to Kenya, so that's, you know, just I choose Nile perch, which is one of the best fishes.
And we have some more protein here.
I'll be doing a rib of beef with some grilled vegetables. Then from the other side, I'll be deep frying some sweet potato sticks.
Sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
I've been trying to figure that out. All right. Well, everything looks good.
Right.
I think we can
we'll start
begin
with
here.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Interesting. So we're starting with the beef rib.
So we're starting here.
Hey.
All right. Let's do this. Hii ndio sasa inaitwa mouth watering. Hey, Jason.
So what
Slicer.
what had you sprinkled on there other than olive oil that I'm seeing?
We used fresh rosemary.
Okay.
Then black pepper and salt just to season it.
Right.
But the good thing is the beef itself is matured. It's not the regular beef you just go and buy it. It's aged for 21 days.
What?
Yeah.
Explain what that means.
Now, what does that mean, aging for 21 days?
All right. For you to get the best flavor of a beef, it's either you vacuum pack it or you put it in a freezer or a fridge that is temperature controlled. So you let it stay for 16 to 21 days. Then you break it down to the steaks or the kind of type you want, and it gets to give a different flavor of a beef. Rather than the usual,
That is
you
dedication. 21 days.
21 days to wait for it without touching it. So you don't
without
touch
touching it. You don't touch it. You just leave it in the
fasting.
fridge.
Imekuwa
The
fasting.
flavor is different.
Right. And we'll taste that different flavor.
So apart from that, we'll just do some grilled vegetables.
Okay.
We've done some zucchini, aubergine, and grilled tomato.
Wow. And season those with similar
Similar season. Salt, pepper, rosemary.
Yeah. Nice.
My goodness.
Vegetables are key. Can't just be eating meat all the time.
This is good stuff right here.
Yeah. I like it.
So you have to cook the vegetables as well?
Yep.
All right. Is there a variation of it where you can do them raw? Without,
You can do a salad to go with the beef. Then again, the doneness of the beef has to be. A professional chef doesn't go over medium well. Then you're messing up because the beef
Medium
is
well, you said.
medium well.
Hey,
Professional.
You know, Kenyans have a tendency to think that
Yeah.
You're sure?
Yeah.
We tend to think that the red meat is from Zungus, you know, the one that's not too well done.
that's not well done.
We eat nyama choma that is
Ile well done.
imeungwa kidogo hapa juu.
So we've dropped the sweet potato.
Okay.
We've cut it in the matchsticks, the shape that's cut. Different cuts. We've got brunoise, cheffonides.
Sorry?
Sorry guys.
Right.
It is just
The morning
a
breakfast.
pan, morning
So
breakfast.
how long do the
Do we
sweet
put it back
potatoes
there?
cook for?
It takes less than maybe 40 seconds.
Oh.
You just give it a flash
Oh, okay.
to just get the crispiness in it.
And leave them to sit.
Yes.
Okay.
Otherwise you...
Oh, okay.
There's a pan here.
So I guess we'll leave this out here. So they keep saying that it's Nisi Mimi Roba.
See, Willis?
Roba ananiwekelea hapa anasema ni Willis. He's saying that to get on my bad side so that I don't finish the food. Hata ukinikasirisha nitakula kaka.
You see the grilled vegetables are almost done, right?
Yeah. So the vegetables are almost done.
Yeah. Just give it a turn over to cook on the other side.
Fancy, fancy.
So you can use any vegetables on a grill, as long as you properly marinate them and season them.
This fan.
I tell you, this TV is looking good, man. That's a good shot.
This is
Like
Fred said, it's the real power breakfast. So power breakfast is going to be real today.
It's going to be the real power
having
breakfast.
the real power.
So 40 seconds. And the good thing is about this is what we're realizing is that the meals, for lack of a better word, zinaiva haraka sana.
Yeah.
So it's really good.
It's not time consuming.
Yeah, it's not time consuming.
Yeah. So there's the sweet potato.
So that's the sweet potato.
Okay.
This is sweet potato.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we'll just do sticks,
yeah.
Nakakama chips.
Sticks.
So we'll plate. I'll just give a quick flash on this to make it hot as I remove the other vegetables.
Okay. So this is, of course, we're doing each meal, you know, different types of ways to do each meal, different styles. I think we still have the fish. We need to introduce Willis to these vegetables. So you
I
said
need
bok
vegetables.
choy,
This is
Bok choy.
bok choy or pok choy.
Lakini kwa saa hii.
This is fennel.
fennel.
The fennel is you can eat it raw as it is. You can put it in the salad as a nice punch of flavor.
Yeah.
And the bok choy is just like more like spinach.
Okay.
And
Got it.
and kachumbari, just normal kachumbari you have at home.
The kachumbari we can do. We're familiar. All right. So the plating of the vegetables here.
Oh, yes. Yes.
All right. Looking nice and brown, crispy.
Yes, I can't wait. Sasa, wacha tukubaliane Joy. Sasa.
Najua umeshinda Snapchat wewe.
Yeah, tunawakilisha wa Kenya. So follow us on Snapchat. On Insta stories.
If you want to be hungry in the next couple of minutes.
Exactly.
Yeah. This is definitely where it's at. Okay.
Let us have a Jesus.
The beef rib.
You have the ribeye there.
Then you have that there.
And the sticks will go there. Rosemary ya kugarnish, please.
They're called sweet potato sticks. Yeah, it is good that we are down here so we can start eating during the show.
Okay, there is. So just do the rosemary on there.
So this meal is served on that board.
On that board.
Yeah.
The board serves as a plate. Yeah.
Very nice.
That is
I can see
awesome.
we are starting the next meal. That looks delicious.
That looks good. I'm going to take a picture for social media.
Yeah, of course.
1 minute, right quick.
Of course.
Bila shadow.
Do your thing.
Yes, so it's on there. All right.
All right, we're starting the next meal over on this side. So I'll just...
So who's going to be explaining to us this one?
You can finish up his fruit.
Oh yeah, he's a dessert.
Ah, okay, yeah.
So it's because it's cool now.
Unatumia? Oh.
I'm just going to start the fish story.
So while we were making the steak, I let it cool and then I mix it with the eggs slowly. And the thing with this type of pastry, you don't add all the eggs at once, even if the recipe says it's like this. It's the way you feel it. Ni kama ugali in a recipe. It's just the same way. Now the tricky part is this one now.
So this is the critical part.
Yeah, this is the tricky part. Yeah.
Okay.
So what you do is we take a small portion, and then now we dip it in a bit of oil.
And yeah, this is the tricky part.
This is the
This is
tricky
the one
part.
you leave
Yeah.
to the professionals.
I think this one you're gonna try one. And
Goes into the oil.
yeah, goes into the oil.
Okay.
So you go ahead and keep turning it.
You keep turning it. Yeah.
That's tricky.
So even if we have a lot of clients, let's say like it's a function, 100 guests or what, you can prep this, take, bless you, a piece of paper, strips, and then we make them, and then we leave it maybe in a refrigerated place. Yeah. Then when it's just putting it in the fryer.
It looks like, yeah.
So also with this one, you can add mashed potato. You can add mashed sweet potato.
At this stage?
At this stage. So you take a bit of this one and you mix it with the other one.
Okay. And the name of this dessert again?
This one is a deep fried choux pastry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Remember that.
Deep fried?
Choux pastry.
Choux?
Yeah.
Choux ya kiatu?
No, C-H-U-X. It's French.
C-H. Oh, ni choux.
Choux, yeah, choux.
Pardonne-moi, monsieur, pardonne-moi.
Oh my.
Bienvenue.
Remember the name.
All right.
Okay. I think we're getting ready.
Yes.
All right, so even as you continue rolling it,
Yeah.
I guess you can, because of time, you can start.
You can start,
Yeah.
Making the other one.
The fish.
The fish, I guess.
Thankfully, it doesn't take too long.
Yeah.
How long do these stay in the oil for?
The temperature has to be around 170 degrees.
All right, let's go on, do it.
And 4 or 5 minutes, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it has to be hot, first of
The
all.
pan itself.
Preheated.
Yeah.
Some olive oil.
Some olive oil.
Now, did you put any salt, pepper on the?
Yeah, you have to. What I've done, I've seasoned the fish with salt and pepper. So what I'm going to do is going to be just a non-stick pan. So the fish itself. Just to brown the skin side, make it nice and crispy. So give it about 2 minutes on that side, and then I'm going to just turn it. Put a little bit of lemon juice.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about lemon juice. I like my fish with
a
some
little
lemon
bit
juice.
of lemon juice just to finish it. And while that is going on, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start on the veg.
Okay.
On the edge. Just on the pan there, just a little bit of oil.
It's a fun morning.
This is like a kid in a candy store.
I know. So this is
This is the fennel.
So you said this is called?
Fennel.
Hiyo si kitunguu. Why is our director saying hiyo ni kitunguu? Robert.
Robert, tafadhali usituangushe. Tunakutengenezea market.
Then what I'm going to do is just take my fish.
It needs to totally brown.
Yeah, just so that the skin is nice and crispy. So as that's going on, do the same thing as the
I don't think we can quite hear too well. Maybe you can just speak up, Chef. Yeah, just speak up a little bit.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's your problem.
It's your problem.
Chakula
Yeah, so
haitakimbia.
as cooking, I just wait for the fish, give it another 1 or 2 minutes. Make sure the skin is nice and crispy. It's getting there just slowly. As you can see, it's getting there. So just going to turn it just a little bit and then wait for the fennel to cook up. All I want is just keep a little bit of heat inside it because I want it nice and
Crispy as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what I do is I get my pork belly, chuck it inside there as well. Just toast it a little bit.
So that means going also.
So, so what is this that you've just added?
That's pak choy.
Pahu?
Pak choy is a Chinese vegetable.
Chinese vegetable. Pak choy.
Pak choy. You can say pak choy or bak choy.
Oh yeah, that's just added pak choy. What is it? Does it have a local name?
No,
It's
just
pak
pak choy. Yeah, it's similar to spinach. If you can't find pak choy, what you can do, you can use spinach as well. Anyway,
Okay.
so yeah. So the fish itself.
Meanwhile,
How's our
I can
dessert
also,
doing
you
over
know,
here?
Yeah, it's
hata mimi
nearly
niko na
browning.
skill. You know, you gotta, lazima inini, ikue poa hivi, majameni.
Okay, our apples are...
All right, so we're just going to plate the dessert as you guys continue with the fish there.
Okay, so there you go. Now nice and crispy. Turn it on the other side as well.
So maybe even as it's browning, we can find out how far along the dessert is. So Joey?
Yeah, this is the compote going on the plate. We're actually plating right now, it seems like, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
So nice brown
Nice and brown.
color.
Yeah, just waiting for. Then we can take a bit of some honey.
Okay.
Pass me the spoon, please. Spoon. Teaspoon.
All right, shortly we'll take a look at what is happening on
Yeah, so
Twitter. Twitter is
just a
on fire. A
drizzle
lot of
to-
people also talking about
Make it look
what
a bit,
is the meals and what's going on right here on hashtag Power Breakfast. That is the hashtag to use. Look at that shot, man. Look at that. We're getting ready to eat. And it's all sizzling. It's really heating up here on Power Breakfast. Of course, and also there kuna samaki. Samaki naongezewa pale mchuzi pale kidogo pale. And then pia ukienda huku kuna mambo mingi kadhalika. All right, let's take a look at what people are saying on social media as well. Somebody is saying because of the food, he's still proud to be Kenyan. All right. And then somebody is saying veggies go mad on Willis, that is Miss Presidente. At Jemdu Tanzola, simply saying, right? And then at Dan Mungai says, I am coming as your guest, salivating already. Kuja tu, lakini kuna mtu anaitwa George. Tutakutana naye kwa gate. Somebody says, Kip Ezer says, delicious. Then somebody else is Christine, or at Christy 546423881 says, Raburu nakuona, mate yanakudondoka. Hujakosea dada, mate radha inanidondoka. Hapo sawa, salimia Chef Mato, that is at Kasongo Nick. And finally we have at Sauma Henrik saying, yeye ananyemelea ring from Limuru. Henry Auma.
So it's
thanks for
nearly
watching.
done.
All right, so the dessert here is nearly done.
Nearly done. Nice and crispy, golden brown.
Fred amesema. Fred, we've been joined by Fred in the Muli. He says he can't stay away. Shika.
Naulizia ugali.
Wacha utashikia. Duncan Kuoba anataka ugali. Oh, karibu sana hapa. We have our panelists. Our chief panelist is Fish. We are also joined by a member of Desserts. Anasema uingie pale usimame karibu na Joy manake. Hapa kwa samaki ni kwangu. Utatumia tu ya.
How's this look? You want this one? You and Willis will fight over that.
What are we fighting over? Oh, it's okay. It's big. It's big enough. It's big enough.
All right, so there's a dessert going on.
So Fred, wait, let me. So if this takes all these people first of all are men, which is a good thing. So Fred, we'll pick nyumbani.
Yeah, wewe kanja hapo.
Oh, ina depend nini unapika. Kuna warm maji.
But what I'm impressed by is the amount of time it takes to prepare such. You know, it looks complex.
Right.
Yeah.
But it was like 5 minutes and you're done.
As long as you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. As long as you know what you're doing.
Exactly.
So
all right.
So our dessert is plated.
All right. So the dessert is ready. Basically.
Well, we have nitrogen in this can.
Yeah,
so is
we
that
have
dangerous? Should I move?
No, it's not dangerous. So
okay.
then if you don't have cocoa powder, you also can use a bit of
Powdered sugar.
added sugar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
Ish. Let me move this to the
Yeah, I
front
can
now.
move, Yeah.
So you can see all of our...
Yes. If there is no space, I can always hold one for you guys.
Okay.
I'm just putting that out there.
Volunteering.
Volunteering.
Yeah.
No specific.
All right, so...
So just to finish up on our
Oh, sorry. All right, go ahead.
finish up on the fish, I'm gonna put some butter, lemon juice.
So that is butter and lemon juice.
Yeah, butter and lemon juice. Just to elevate the flavor of the fish, kind of a little bit on top.
So.
So meanwhile, on this side, the fish wameongeza butter and lemon juice. I'm just saying.
Taking notes, Willis. I like
I'm
it.
taking notes.
So what I'll just leave it
Remember, all of this is prepared courtesy of our supreme chefs, who are going to be, you know, holding the competition from Friday until Saturday. For it's a national chef competition featuring junior chefs
and senior chefs also.
Senior chefs as well. So some of the very best chefs in Kenya will be represented here, and I'm sure there will be this type of cuisine and much more happening there. Somewhere I need to stop by, clearly.
So just to finish up on these, let's have the vegetables. So a little bit of your bok choy.
So, all right. So we are arranging.
Yeah, we are arranging. Getting the meal ready. So there's your bok choy.
Sorry.
That is me, by the way. This is Willis. This one.
That's the Nile perch.
Willis.
What are you talking about? All right, so as we plate the fish, I think it's important to note what the winner of this competition is going to be winning this weekend. So the winner will actually be flying to South Africa.
Yeah, thanks to courtesy of South African Chefs Association, Chef Philippe and Chef Jeff, who are actually chairmen of the Academy of Chefs in South Africa, gave us an opportunity for whoever wins the title. He'll be lucky to go to South Africa, tickets paid, hosted. Then he'll have to, he or she will get a chance to visit some well-established premises or hotels or establishments in South Africa. And also we are talking about Michelangelo in South Africa, All Southern Suns. So whoever wins
it's a great
is
opportunity.
lucky enough to
so let's see if your skills stack up this weekend. If you're that chef in your community who's making everyone proud, definitely the place to be.
Yeah.
So basically, tumemaliza sasa. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to announce.
Let's have all the final products kind of. We can get the camera on everything from breakfast to lunch and dessert. Okay. Yeah. So maybe just take us through what this all was again.
So sorry, Chef Martin, here's the microphone. There you go.
Okay, so we started with the breakfast. As you can see, we have a bacon and cheese omelette. Then we have a Spanish omelette with some sausages. We have mahamri from Coast. And after that, we have a dessert, the choux paste and the compote. We have a nail patch over here with some bok choy and some kachumbari. We have our steak now, with the grilled veggies. And not forgetting, the next year we'll be holding one of the biggest competitions.
Two, in fact. There are
two competitions.
Two, in fact.
Yeah, you can elaborate on that, Chef Macharia.
Yeah, the thing is, we've merged with one of the biggest companies in Kenya, and we are coming up with a global pizza challenge. Pizza. We're thinking of all establishments we have. They're actually doing pizza now.
Right.
So it's something that is going all over the world, and it's a trend that the pizza challenge is coming up. So we took it on that we can actually bring it to Kenya, and it will be hand in hand with a global Chef of the Year competition. So we're still under what will I call it? Under plans on doing that, and everybody is welcomed. No age limit, young and old. And another thing I'll just like to say is Supreme Chefs Kenya would like to pull in all chefs and hoteliers who are willing to learn about cooking, how to get jobs, how to venture into getting overseas jobs, recipes like this. This all is shared in Supreme Chefs Kenya, and we are working hard to bring up youngsters in the industry in a better way.
Well, we definitely appreciate what you are doing.
Oh,
of
yes.
course, the Facebook page is Supreme
Chefs
Chefs Kenya
254.
254. Supreme Chefs 254. So check them out if this is an interest of yours. Definitely a lot of talent here that
Yes.
can be resourceful for you in your career, as well as recipes. So
Exactly.
thank
So
you
of
all
course
for being
We
here.
are glad to announce that unlike the Joint Committee handling IBC, we have a deal. And the deal is I will eat everything.
Well, Fred is here. Fred is here.
That's why I
Yeah,
came.
Fred.
Where do we start?
Anyway.
Fred,
Anywhere.
you know what, Fred, you should
Samson.
start as
Yeah,
a
Fred
lead
starts.
tester.
So what should I go for?
Go for something that is not snake.
Start with the
All right, here we go.
Yeah, I'm eyeing that fish like you would not.
Ladies and gentlemen, Fred Ndimole. Hapo ndo sasa tutajua kama hii mambo ya hoteli unaijua ama wewe ni wa kibanda.
You know what? I'm just going to step over here and continue.
Yeah.
Can't. There was some bacon in this egg. I'm going to start right here.
Yeah.
I'm starting with breakfast.
Yes, Joy ako hapo. Hata shakula, but we can take
No,
two.
no, I've
Joy.
already. I've continued. Cheese, bacon, egg, delicious. I love it.
Right.
Mr. Buru first. Wow.
Hallelujah. Hata nimesahau vile inashikwa. So, ulisema inaitwa shumi, shushu? Shushu?
Pak choy.
Pak choy shushusha? Aya, mko tayari? This is history in the making. I'm kidding. This is for David Rudisha. You score na tunashukuru.
It's good, right?
It's really good.
Yeah. So thank you all so much for being here. I think they need a hand clap,
Yeah,
at
man.
least from me, because we have not seen food like this on Power Breakfast since I've been here.
This is the
So.
real deal. This is the real problem.
Yeah. Supreme Chefs 254. Thanks for being here. We wish you guys well in your event, and we'll be looking out for the future events as well. Anytime you want to come back,
Yeah, you're
you're
welcome.
welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
hosting us
much.
also.
Thank you.
Yeah, so of course you can check them out, Supreme Chefs 254 on Facebook for more details and recipes. Fred na sisi hivi tunaenda to change our culinary skills completely. Thank you guys also for those of you who've been tweeting using the hashtag #PowerBreakfast since morning. All of you celebrating David Rudisha until now. We say a big thank you, and so of course the digital team as well. Shukran sana. Kama kawaida, my name is Julius Saburi, reminding you as always that successful people look like you and the great Manchester United.
My name is Joey Mutenki. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch up again tomorrow.
And I'm Fred Ndimule. Have a lovely
Tukule.
Let's eat now.